Welcome to episode 2 of this build. Don't know how long this will go for. Just see, I suppose. Didn't do any more last night. I have masked off the forecastle of the quarterdeck areas and around the transom and the actual hull itself. So I'm going to paint the white and red. I have today cut out a number of small pieces which will off the sprue, which will all go onto the forecastle. So I've got like little windlass winches, tiny little things. There's other things I don't know what they are, but they're all in there. So yeah, so the first part of today, I do have to go to work and do a little bit of stuff, even though I'm not allowed to because it's days off and everything, but I have to get some stuff done. I will be just giving the forecastle and the quarterdeck a bit of a spray with flat white. So XF2 from Tamiya. Then let that dry for a day or two and then just chuck on some tape so it goes diagonally across, same width, so I can get the red candy striping on it. So yeah, so I've got the old air cobra set up and used it for since way before Christmas. So yeah, it's going to be a bit interesting. So anyway, I'll crack on with this. I'll come back, show you the results, and then I'll do what I need to do. Maybe come back, do a bit more today, might not. So you won't be getting a video today. But anyway, like and subscribe. See if I can get up to 700 subscribers by Christmas next year. Yeah, be nice. It's like I always say, this is just fun for me. So yeah, anyway, I'll get this done and I'll come back and then I'll go do what I need to do. So, yeah. Welcome back. Again, I did nothing last night. A stinking hot night last night here in Perth. Perth's one of the most isolated cities in the world. And we're pretty much the only city in the world at the moment, or the state of West Australia is pretty much the only state in the world at the moment where if you're an Australian and you live in a different part of the country, you can't come in. Yeah, so I think it's a bit piss poor, but that's what you have when you have a socialist government. Anyway, I'm not talking about governments or anything today because I'm in a good mood. So what I've done is I've marked out the candy striping for the red on the deck here. I made a decision last night. What I'm going to do is do the candy striping and actually do the upper deck paint today. I will do a clear coat on it just so it doesn't get ruined. So I'm looking forward to this. Never done candy striping or anything like that. Hopefully it turns out alright. It's not going to be the same as what's on the marking guide. Might be closer. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're going to have it closer on the front, on the quarterdeck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one might look that's a bit wide, that one. That's wide. Alright, so, where is it on? So what I have to do is find my little marker again. There it is. And fix this one up. Yeah, so this is a bit exciting. It's not really. There we go. There, so that's that. Now that might be a bit better. But this ended up perfect. The angles all look fairly similar. Probably going to get a bit of bleed through, that's where I can brush clean. So I'll get this red done. So you find the, be careful with that one, because it's got all my little bits in it from yesterday. So I've just got to be careful on what I do. Check it all out. Yeah, that's all that dropped. Put that in there anyway. Different colour, but same colour, but I think that's just off cut. That's just an off cut. Alright, so I'll put that back over there. So for the red, it says I need a flat red. Sorry, an X7, but an XF7. So I think that's going to be a bit better anyway. So yeah, so I'll get this done and I'll come back. Hello and welcome back. As you can see, I've done the candy striping, which is what I'm calling it. So I'll give that a couple of hours to dry. I do have a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock. I've suffered from gout for a number of years, since about 2007. And it's not alcohol related, it's food related. Over Christmas I ate a lot of oysters, a lot of mussels, a lot of prawns, a lot of rich food, a lot of ham. So yeah, I'm struggling to walk at the moment, so I've got to go to the doctor and get another prescription for my medication for that. I'm on preventative, which obviously isn't strong enough. So we'll have to see if I take 2 of those instead of just the 1. Anyway, so I'll be back a bit later on today, which will probably seem like 2 seconds for you guys. So anyway, I'll talk to you then, and yeah, another warm day in Perth, so air conditioner will probably go on. Might even go down the beach for a swim this evening. Alright, talk to you all soon. So hello, hello and welcome back. It's only been about an hour, but as you can see, I'm starting to take the masking off the candy striping. I find this to be quite exciting actually, and pleasurable. Oh dear. A lot of bleed through on that first one, which is okay. As I said, I can just do a bit of cover up on that. And on that one, the front wasn't as bad as the back. Oops. There we go. So as you can see, it's all been done. This looks quite good. Not all even, but we're sailors and sailors don't do things properly. So as you can see, I'm going to need to just do a little bit of touch up. Just in here. So just a little bit of white paint into there. Also on the forecastle. Just a little bit there, a little bit there, a little bit there. So I'll do all that when it's all getting close to being finished. But what I will be doing shortly is putting some Glad wrap or plastic cling wrap over the forecastle and over the quarterdeck, just so I can get all the upper deck painted. That's through on the no. Yeah, so just get the upper deck painted. Yeah, and then that'll be done for the day. So for the upper deck, I'm using dark grey, which is XF24. It calls for a blue. It actually calls for H54 and H11. So it calls for navy blue and flat white as a mixture. But to me that would come up as a dark grey. So that's what I'll be using. So anyway, I'll get all this done and come back shortly and show you the results. Hopefully. So yeah, talk to you then. Okay, so I'm back. It's been a couple of days. I've been suffering from gout very badly. Haven't been able to walk. I actually found myself crawling yesterday when I had to go to the toilet to get to the toilet in time because I was struggling really badly. So I went back to the doctor today and got some more medication. Not that you want to know this shit, so let's get on with this. As you can see, I've just taped up and covered parts previously painted. So hopefully when I do this next bit, it won't go through onto the nicely painted bits. Which I was quite impressed with actually. A little bit of work to do. But so I'm going to use the Tamiya XF24 dark grey on the upper decks here. Should really do the other parts of the upper decks as well. No, I'll just leave those for the time being. Just get all this done to start with. It'll be fun. So anyway, only a short little bit and I will come back once I've painted these. So, see you then. Okay, so I'm back. I've painted the uppers. Looks pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's just take the stuff off. It was Jason, Model Kit Stuff, that told me about putting the Glad wrap on, and that's worked really well. No overspray, nothing. It's perfect. So if that was you, Jace, thanks mate. Oops. Just using tape on everything. There we go. Yeah, so it looks quite good. Quite impressed with that. So now, what I have to do is paint all my small bits, which I found another bit on the floor because I actually dropped the spring out of my airbrush when I was cleaning it. I had to go looking for it. So I have to paint these little small bits. I might actually get all the sprues that need to be painted and just paint on the sprue, because if you have a look at these are tiny. And there's some super tiny things too. So you've got to paint those think I said I was going to paint those black. Yeah, I was going to paint those black, which by the looks of it, all of these have to be painted black as well. Might just do the tops of those black. Or I might just watch a video and see what one of the other guys does. Yeah, so I think that's about all for the day. So I'm taking my time on this one. Okay, so I've said on my list here I'm going to do fixtures dark grey and guns gunmetal grey. So the fixtures are like these things. So that'll all be dark grey. So I guess I'll just do that with a bit of dark grey and a bit of brush painting, and come back tomorrow and do a little bit more. So if I don't see you all before tomorrow, Happy New Year. Hope you have a great New Year. Hope 2022 is a lot better for you than 2021's been for most people. Look out for a bit of collaboration between me and Mr. Holroyd. Hopefully. We might be doing a ship or something together. Don't know. Haven't spoken to him about it really. So yeah. Next year is going to be a good year for us. West Australians will actually be able to get out of the state and be able to come back without having to isolate as of the 5th of February. If the Gold Coast don't change again, which I'm pretty sure they will. So anyway, as I said, I hope you're all going to have a great New Year. If you're going to have a few drinks, have one for me, because I won't be drinking. I can't at the moment. So I'm on medication. So the first New Year in quite a few years that I haven't had at least one beer. Might have wine. Anyway, hope you're all good, and I'll talk to you all soon.